sequence, 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 sequence. Literally bend up, bend up, bend up, bend up more naturally than the zinc fence. Sequence, 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 sequence. Literally bend up more than the zinc fence. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me a God, me no beg no friend. Me a God, me don't pretend. Me a God, I don't pretend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Roll more than the elevator them. Sequence, sequence, sequence. You can influence me. Sequence, sequence, sequence. You don't need no evidence. Reality is the evidence. From who them want recompense. Not from me. We see clearly humanity. They all know what they are doing. They are no fools. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me a God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. More natural than the zinc fence. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me a God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Scientists don't need no evidence. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me a God, me no need no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Reality is the evidence. From them, me no want no recompense. Me them keep on think I don't have no sense. Calm when them want to put me on the bench. Rearrange when them want to see me drive through a phase. Don't care about them range. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me and God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. More than life evidence. Sequence, sequence, sequence. The fire burn literally then. Sequence, sequence, sequence. All of the universe are living in L sequence, sequence, sequence. Check the second, the time, and the minute, them. Sequence, sequence, sequence. 24 hour, or you do it weekly, then. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me and God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Hallelujah to me, Yahweh, the honor and holy God. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me and God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. More hotter than the zinc fence. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me and God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. I am God, I don't beg any friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. So me hotter than the rubies, than the pearls, than the sun, than the fire in the abyss. Sequence, sequence, sequence. I am the omnipresent ancient God. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. So me hotter than the zinc fence. Yes, I'm the ancient one. Yes, I'm the omniscient one. Yes, I'm the omniscient God. Yes, I'm the omniscient God. The one and only God. Don't call me no Lord. Don't mistake and call me no fraud. Don't make no mistake and call me no broad. Don't make no mistake and call me no bra. Call meditation where you want to chaw. Bubblegum in your mouth, you a chaw. Lollipop, you want to suck it off. When a male or female with your tongue. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me a God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence. So me hotter than the zinc fence. Sequence, sequence, sequence. Me a God, me no beg no friend. Sequence, sequence, sequence.